What's happening on the domestic front? Well, we have the Conservative Party conference, various people making speeches about this, that and the other. The Chancellor has dropped the plans of his predecessor to eliminate the deficit by 2020, so no surplus anytime soon. If you weren't aware, a deficit or a surplus is the difference between the government's expenses and its revenues. In recent years, the government has been spending a lot more than it's been getting back in revenue. So, debt has increased hugely in recent times. The statistics are disturbing, to say the least. And with our divorce from the EU looming on the horizon, our future economic prospects hang in the balance. Austerity will continue under the Tories. Yeah. Will they get the deficit down? Possibly. An economic roller coaster ride is coming, says the Chancellor. I suspect he's right. In his own words, quote, "We must expect some turbulence as we go through this negotiating process. There will be a period of a couple of years or perhaps even longer when businesses are uncertain about the final state of our relationship with the European Union." End quote. Well, no later than the end of March next year, the triggering of Article 50 as promised yesterday by the Prime Minister. Listening to her speech on Sunday, she was pandering to the party. She's now posing as Mrs. Brexit, it seems. She's very much changed her tune. I'm not making any outright predictions, but from the noises she was making, it sounds like the intention is to leave the single market. Pro-leave people like to talk about sovereignty and independence and taking back control of Britain's borders. No one forced Britain into a relationship with the EU. This isn't, as some would have us believe, a battle to liberate the UK from dark continental forces. No. And the powers that be in the United Kingdom were always in control. Sovereignty was always maintained. Oh, and sovereignty, that thing often talked about by people who don't seem to really understand what it is. Yeah, that thing doesn't reside with the British people. The sovereign is the Crown in Parliament. Obviously, the monarchy doesn't have the power it once wielded, but the fact remains. I mean, I would say a republic, a written constitution, and a Bill of Rights, which takes certain powers away from the national government, would be the way to go here in the motherland, but I don't expect that to happen anytime soon. I'm not sure if this slogan or latest catchphrase of the Tories is like the party mantra now. I'm not sure. A motto? Yeah. A country that works for everyone. Yeah. On the face of it, it's a pro-equality motto. But given the behaviour and general ideals of British conservatism, it must mean something else. A country that enriches the few but doesn't entirely ignore the masses. Yeah, that's still technically a country that works for everyone, right? I'm going to link in the description to a piece by the Equality Trust going over the scale of inequality in the UK. Spoiler alert, we don't do so well in comparison to most other so-called developed economies. Alrighty, I'll be back with another video on Saturday, I think. I'll leave you with this development in international news. In Colombia, a referendum has narrowly rejected a peace deal between the state and the FARC rebel group, the Marxist insurgents. Low voter turnout and a 50.2 vote against. Tiny majority, so a new deal will be required. Yeah. Anyway, see you later, folks.